Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and congratulations, you have survived yet another week. Woohoo! Hit weekend! Yeah! I mean, what? Hi. And today I have a replay in my Tiger 1. I'm joined by Solmea, also in the Tiger 1. Let's see, I had Heavy Tank Mission 13. I don't think I actually complete that in this game. Destroy enemy vehicle during the first 3 minutes. I don't know. I don't think I did that in this game, but let's take a look at what happens. So, Tiger 1, a fantastic tank. Now, it does have a couple of drawbacks. Oh, I just noticed. This was before I got my Mark of Excellence on it. Oh no, there it is. Never mind. It's after. I was about to say, what? On some of the tanks, they're like halfway on the barrel. Some of them are closer to the breech, and some of them are at the very front. As you can see, right there. Looking at my ally going up there. So, the Tiger. In case you don't know what this tank is all about, it's a fantastic rate of fire with a great gun and a nice amount of hit points. Actually, for its tier, it is the highest or second highest amount of hit points. I think it's shared highest amount of hit points for its tier. Getting a lovely gun with 230 damage and just over 200 penetration. 240 damage, excuse me, and 203 penetration. So it's a pretty damn good gun that can just function in pretty much whatever tier you get into. So we have some people going wide, which kind of halts these guys here, which helps me. We got quite a bit of opposition there. Put our first shot in and pull back. Now, turret to reverse on this tank is pretty bad. However, I do have a pretty good crew on this tank by now, so that massively helps. Put a shot in. I think I went straight into his gun mantlet there. Didn't have too much to shoot at, and I just didn't want to get shot in return. Take a small shot there, and that's kind of the problem with this tank. It doesn't really have armor. Hellcats, yes please, I'll get rid of that, because... Okay, so Maya finished off the Hellcat, good stuff. Not a tank we want around. Trying to go for a tracking shot there, sadly don't make it, but what you're seeing here is a rammer, vents, and a good crew. I don't have brothers in arms yet on this crew, I do believe. I am working towards it, but I think, at least at this point of this replay, I didn't have it yet. He's trying to go for the headshot, goes slightly low and dips into his gun mantlet again. Oh, he's distracted, put a nice shot in. Accuracy's pretty good as well. At least with my crew it's good. It might not be the best on the planet, but it just works. I have to jump into my garage after this. So let's do that. Before we jump to the stats, I'll jump into my garage real quick. And we'll take a look at how I have this thing laid out and what I have for crew. I think that would be a good idea. Waiting for that aim time and to finish him off. When you're shooting at long range like that, you have to wait for the aim time. When you're shooting close range, you pretty much don't have to aim. The aiming circles can be small enough, pretty much from the start. You can just shoot, which is fantastic. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, he's looking at the hill. That's what he's doing. Somebody got shot. Let's move forward here. Let's finish off this dude. I was thinking about going for the type there, but like, no, T-150 is more of a good target. Looking for the headshot. Can't quite find it. And the type there was behind something. I have a bit of a line on him, and so may have finished him off. Dang it, just before I can put my shot in. M6 just around the corner, almost reloaded. There we go, going for the turret cheeks. More than enough pen to go through there. Just gonna push forward. Ooh. And somebody else gets the kill again. With AT2, can be a tough target. He has right around the same range of armor as we have penetration, so... Oh! Well, clearly I was camping in the back, so I needed to be rebalanced by artillery. Obviously. I don't like RD. Bloody hell. Well, I still think we did okay. Only got 3 kills, but we worked this corner over. I mean, we had 3 heavies against us, and we only had 2 here. It was just me and Solmea, and we had some support, don't get me wrong. Oh, we did have a KV-1S here. Didn't really see him, though. Ooh, Solmea takes a big artillery shell to the face. Finishes off the Jagdpanzer IV. Gotta get moving. There's 3 artillery. Bloody hell, I didn't even see that. Yep, clearly he was camping in the back. Obviously. KB1 is pretty damaged, but I think we have this game. By the way, look at the amount of platoons on the enemy team. There's two 150s were platooned up with the M6, so we had a 3-man top-tier heavy platoon against us. I think we did okay. Both me and Somaya came out with 3 kills, but sadly we died, so we don't get the Brothers in Arms medal. I don't remember if there was anything interesting. I'll cut the video here. If there's anything interesting, I'll put it in, but this is probably just gonna be slaughtering the last couple, so let's take a look at my garage and my tank layout on the Tiger 1. Ooh, narrowly dodging that shell. Rebalanced. And here we are, as you can see, 1500 hit points, a shared by the FV201, A45 here, also 1500, so that's, I think, the only two that have 1500. So, as you can see here, my crew consists out of mostly repairs. I got some, what's it called, safe stowage, just because this thing did have some ammo rack issues, and I feel like after I got that, those are pretty much gone. There was a little bit of an issue with it, but, it wasn't too bad. I just wanted it gone, and just getting this perk is just enough to pretty much not be bothered by it anymore. Like, it's not too often. It does happen once in a blue moon, but, you know, it's definitely manageable with just getting that perk, so that's why I got that one. I got some clutch braking in order to increase the track reverse, which you can see here. 26, it's not bad. If we take a look at the British here, we have 28. T29 has 20. Wait, did I see that correctly? Yeah, 25 traverse. And the Black Prince, well, not really known for its speed, 20. So it's not bad, especially with comparing to the ones that I have here. But it's certainly not great, so I feel like having that does help. The problem is the turret traverse is really slow. If we take a look at the turret traverse is 18 degrees. If we take a look here, turret traverse 36. Take a look here, 26. Black Prince 30. So this is really slow. So basically got this, so if I need to turn my turret quickly, I can turn my hull and my turret and have the combined traverse, so then I have a traverse of 30, 44, something like that. Plus a little bit extra from this, plus a little bit extra from the vents. So that makes it a whole lot more manageable. And just having the vents on here already helps. So once my crew reaches 100% again on this next skill and then some, I'm going to reset them and get Brothers in Arms. The reason why you want to wait is because you want to get 6 Sense fully trained up instantly. So you basically train 6 Sense, or you train something, doesn't matter what. Once you get past 100%, you'll wait until you can reset it and it has 100% on the first skill, or you use gold, whichever you prefer. Then you train everything up again. The rest you don't have to reset. You get past 100% again. You keep going until the first 2 skills get to 100%, or you use gold. It's up to you. So I usually don't train the 3rd skill yet on the commander. I just wait because I guess you can if you're gonna reset anyways. But I feel like experience rakes up faster if you don't have him in a skill. I'm pretty sure. So I usually just don't bother. Then I reset all my crew members, I get Brothers in Arms on all of them, then I get 6 Sense on this one to 100%, and the rest doesn't matter. It's only the commander that you need the 200% on. So you could use just gold on him and use like credits on the rest or something. It's up to you, but that's what I usually prefer to do. So then you have 6 Sense on your commander, you have the Brothers in Arms, which gives you another 5% crew. So what does that do? Well, it gives you a little bit more turret reverse. It gives you a little bit more turning, so track reverse. It gives you a little bit better aiming time, a little bit better reload, and it does make a difference though. Like, I was trying to see. I don't remember what crew. I don't think I have this crew either. No, this is a pretty shitty crew. No, not on these tanks. I would have to go to heavy, yes, tier 8. I think I have it on my... this crew? Yeah. There we go. So, Brothers in Arms. So as you can see here, the commander is at 110%, which gives you a little bit more view range. I do believe it also works with the repair skill, so your repairs are a little bit faster as well. It sort of buffs it. Same goes for camouflage, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So that's what I've done with my crew. As for the module layout here, a rammer, obviously, vents, and I went for the gun laying drive because the aim time is 2.7 seconds is a bit long, but I feel like with the gun laying drive, it's good enough that if I need to make snapshots, I can. And even if you just with just that little bit, so it zooms in a little bit and then shoot, it usually goes where it needs to go. Where if you don't have that, it feels like it's just a tad too slow to make those snapshots, or not so much snapshots, because the 2.7 means you have a pretty big bloom, but more so that you come around the corner, you wait for just that moment, it zooms in a little bit, then you fire, and it's almost a guaranteed hit, where if you don't have it, it's not going to shrink as much, and you're just going to miss more. So I personally like that one. Take a look here. You don't have a vertical stabilizer available on this thing. Otherwise, I would have obviously put a vertical stabilizer on, but that is certainly not possible on this tank. So that's why I went with this layout. And about the accuracy, by the way, 0.34. So let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Master Badge, first class, I can speak. And we walked away with a high caliber. Did 2200 damage. It was a pretty fast game. There were not that many high tier tanks, so it wasn't anything special, but it was a nice amount of teamwork there, and I think we did well. We carried this team. I mean, 2200 and 1500 damage is quite a bit more than anybody else in our team, but we were top tier heavies, so was to be expected. Fart 19 hit 13. I tried to put a couple of shots into hatches, didn't work out too well, and 2 of them at least went into the gun mantlet of the T150, which can be pretty tough. A little bit of spotting damage, not too much profit, but hey, we managed to walk away with some experience, which is always nice. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.